Hi and welcome to episode number 628 with whatsforchow.com. Today we have something really exciting. Ryan from Brewcraft South Africa sent me a Still Spirits air still. This is one of Still Spirits' most recent additions to their distilling equipment range. In this, the first episode of a whole series on the air still, we are going to unbox the machine and run through exactly what the kit includes and what everything does. I will also cover all the pros and cons of the system in depth, which hopefully will help you to make a well-informed buying decision. Before we begin, let me give you a short summary of what the system is and where it fits into the marketplace. The air still is a 4-litre countertop distiller that is fan cooled. It does not require any cooling pipes, pumps or reservoirs. This makes the air still an ideal choice for someone living in an apartment or in a water restricted area. The system recommends that you use their specific pure turbo yeast. However, you are in no way restricted to this. In later episodes of this series, I will cover a whole range of fermentations using regular distiller's yeast and a variety of different ingredients. Anything from bran to rice and fruits. On with the show. First out of the box is the fermenting vessel. This is 10 litres and most of the other loose goods are packed inside the fermenting vessel. You'll find a very nice quality hydrometer, a sachet filled with all of the fermenting ingredients, you'll find your carbon filter system which filters the spirits, inside this you'll find a couple of sachets for flavoring vodkas, another couple of cleaning sachets. One is a detergent and the other one to sterilize the equipment. Boiling saddles which reduce the boiling agitation in the distiller, a distilling conditioner which reduces foaming in the sugar wash when you are distilling the liquid, a self-adhesive thermometer which fits onto the side of the fermentation vessel, a lovely color printed catalogue of all the flavorings available from Still Spirits. You also get a 1 litre spirits catcher which fits below the outlet of the distiller. Inside the box you'll also find a very nice quality plastic stirring spoon for stirring your fermenting ingredients. The distiller comes in a very sturdy box inside the outer box. On removing the box, you will find a very sturdy styrofoam packaging and the air still manual. After removing the fermenter from the styrofoam packaging, you can see at first glance that this is absolutely beautiful quality. There is a distinct difference between this unit and the units that they sell as water distillers on eBay and Amazon. This machine is specifically made for Still Spirits to very stringent requirements. The calibration of the machine is also specifically for alcohol, as opposed to distilling water, And although it can distill water and do essential oils, this unit is an alcohol producing machine. So don't go and buy one of the units off of eBay, one of the so-called water distillers, because you're not going to get the same machine. Okay, to remove the lid from this and take a look inside, you just need to unplug this plug from the main base unit and then simply clip the lid off of the base, and you'll see that everything inside is absolutely beautiful stainless steel with no joins. Okay, let's talk just a little bit about the ingredients that you get and other goodies. Basically, before you start your fermentation, you need to clean your equipment thoroughly. There's a no rinse sanitizer and a cold water cleaner. The cold water cleaner detergent is a very strong detergent which is used to clean before sanitizing using this. And it is a no rinse sanitizer because if you rinse once your unit is sterilized, anything in the water could contaminate the vessel once more. So these are two very important things, although they're not actually going to be consumed. We also get 2 little sachets of different vodka flavorings. Each one will flavor 1 liter of vodka. Then inside here, we're going to find our yeast and other goodies. Okay, what do we have here? This is Still Spirits Turbo Pure Yeast, and this sachet will ferment 10 liters or 2.6 US gallons. Inside this sachet is yeast nutrient. When you're making sugar wash, yeast nutrient is one of the most important things. The yeast needs food to live in order to convert sugar to alcohol, and that's what this does. In the kit you'll also receive this small sachet of carbon. Now this is in a liquid form, although some of it's solid, so you really have to work it up to get it loose. This helps to keep any of the nasty smells and things down while you're fermenting your sugar wash. Then we have a turbo clear kit, which basically is in 2 parts. First this part is added and stirred in, and then this part is sprinkled over the top of the fermentation, and this will grab all of the solids in the liquid and precipitate them to the bottom before racking so that you can distill a clear liquid. The hydrometer that you receive in the kit is a 3-scale hydrometer, and it's a really nice quality. Let's pull it out. Before starting your fermentation, you'll take a measurement using this unit. Towards the end of fermentation, you'll take another measurement, and this will tell you whether your fermentation is complete or not. Let's go over the pros and cons of buying a system like this. Firstly, the most obvious advantage of this system is the air cooling. You do not require any elaborate cooling system with pipes running all over the place. This also makes it suitable for regions where water is scarce. It is truly the most compact distilling system available, making it practical for people living in apartments with limited space. If you use the Still Spirits Turbo Pure Yeast, you do not have to have any brewing or distilling knowledge to use the system. You are, however, not limited to using Still Spirits Turbo Pure Yeast. Once you are comfortable with the simplest process, you can move on and experiment with other fermentations. Everything you need to get started comes in the kit. This is the perfect solution for someone getting started in distilling. You can be up and running in literally minutes. Still Spirits supply a massive range of excellent essences to make the drinks of your choice. Anything from Tennessee whiskey to cream liqueurs, rums, vodkas, you name it. The cons. The distiller is on the smaller side. With a capacity of 4 liters or just over a US gallon, a single 2-hour distillation will produce enough vodka to make a liter of final product. If you want to make larger quantities, then you'll need to do more runs or use a larger distiller. This is the simplest type of pot still available. With limited headroom in the boiler cavity, fermentations that don't use turbo pure yeast will need to be double distilled. This will lengthen the process by a few hours. The distiller runs at a fixed calibrated temperature. This means that you cannot do stripping runs. However, you can double distill batches if required. In our next episode, we will make a batch of sugar wash using the turbo pure yeast provided in the kit. Once that has been put aside to ferment, I will show you the absolutely quickest way to make vodka from start to finish in 2 hours with no fermentation required and super cheap. Thanks for joining us today. Please give us a thumbs up, subscribe for notifications, and share this with your family and friends. And we'll see you again in a few days.